Scene transition to a cool night with a gentle breeze and dogs pooping in the fields. The castle of the Zenwei Empire appears incredibly peaceful and quiet. In the bedroom, Chang Xiao sat on the bed and advised, "We'll rest here tonight and investigate further tomorrow." Kaoxi, wrapped warmly in his blanket, softly replied, "Okay, big brother, good night." As soon as he closed his eyes, the kid mumbled, "Big brother." In his half-asleep state, a mysterious shadow appeared and said, "The 7 profound river glow has emerged. Rumor has it that it was left behind by the master. We must reclaim it. Yes, you back me up here." He recalled the heroic battle of the past. "Big brother, why are you running in the opposite direction? It's this way." Kaoxi ran while screaming in his heart, "So many holy lords are besieging my big brother. Damn it, I am only a peak saint. If I had known, I would have died a few more times." The enemy cried out in panic at his immortal power. "Why won't this monster die? We just eliminated that Hawudi, so why has an even tougher one arrived?" His companion tremblingly added, "What's more, he is getting stronger and stronger." With bleeding eyes but a soaring will, Kaoxi growled, "None of those who besieged my big brother shall live." "Wait, who is my big brother? I've died too many times, my memories are so blurry." The kid clenched his fists and rushed into the life and death battle. "But I only know that when I mention big brother, my anger cannot be appeased no matter how many times I die." Suddenly, a colossal, radiant powerhouse appeared and roared, "Where did this evil scoundrel come from, daring to outrageously slaughter my profound divine holy lords?" The powerhouse waved his hand to cast a divine technique. "This deity shall banish you from the eternal land." Kaoxi woke up with a start from his nightmare, shouting in a cold sweat, "Big brother." He sat up, breathed a sigh of relief, and muttered to himself, "Isn't big brother right in the next room? Why did I have such a nightmare?" But looking at the empty bed next to him, he asked in bewilderment, "Where did big brother go?" Kaoxi looked out the window, stared up at the sky, and wondered in confusion, did he sleepwalk to a brothel? Meanwhile, Chang Xiao was walking down the street, talking to his system. "You said you felt there was something strange about this city, especially the statue in the city center." Looking at the towering statue of the Zenwei Emperor, Chang Xiao murmured, "Didn't they say this newly appointed Zenwei Emperor caused the national power of the Zenwei Empire to skyrocket? Erecting a statue seems quite normal." Walking around the base of the giant statue, he wondered, what exactly is so strange about it? "I see peace and harmony everywhere." Chang Xiao looked around and speculated, "This place is far from the 9 provinces, it must be one of the 3 overseas continents. Our urgent task now is to quickly return to the Sect. On the planar battlefield, the upper realm is definitely about to make a move." The system replied, "That's right, so let's just ignore whatever problem this Zenwei Empire might have." Chang Xiao cheekily suggested a travel option system. "Do you have a GPS, or should I just swim back directly?" The system warned, "On the planar battlefield, we block the enemies right outside the barrier. But this Zenwei Empire has already become a traitor that could overthrow the entire starfall." The system continued to quiz him, "Looking at this statue of the Zenwei Emperor, don't you feel any sense of familiarity?" Chang Xiao raised his head to examine the statue's face. "Now that you mention it, the aura of this statue indeed gives me a familiar feeling, as if we've met before." He narrowed his eyes, observing the strange green light emitting from the statue as a faint green glow flashed in his eyes. "I think I've seen this somewhere before." Chang Xiao recalled the image of that punk Dai Lu. He startlingly recognized his old enemy, that Dai Lu. Chang Xiao hurriedly asked, in quick succession, "System, what do you mean?" Looking up at the giant statue with an incredulous expression, he asked, "Has the Soul Clan already built an empire in our starfall?" The system replied, "There is good news and bad news. The good news is that the Zenwei Empire hasn't completely fallen yet, but indeed this empire is hanging by a thread." The system continued displaying ambiguous text. "The bad news is, as far as you're concerned, the Soul Clan might not be the biggest threat." Chang Xiao leaped onto the statue. Aside from a bit of the Soul Clan's aura, there was indeed another strange aura. He continued analyzing the surging energy flow. "This aura feels like..." Chang Xiao stood facing the giant statue and muttered, "It seems to be." Widening his eyes, he pointed at his chest and shouted, "Me," while the system simultaneously displayed the word "me." Half laughing and half crying, Chang Xiao complained to the system, "Turns out there's another system. Looks like this isn't gonna end anytime soon." The statue of Emperor Zunwei still kept its eyes tightly shut, full of mystery. Chang Xiao looked at the statue and then entrusted his faith to his disciples. "Wudi, Jingshen, I can only leave the dimensional battlefield to you guys for now." The scene shifted to the smoke-filled dimensional battlefield as a voice asked, "How's the situation?" Dian Qi, standing nearby, quickly reported the situation. "Old Man Zen has joined forces with us and all the formation masters of the Spirit Origin continent using the Heavenly Dipper Big Dipper formation to temporarily suppress them. Although the enemy only possesses powerful physical bodies, ultimate force overrides all skill after all, it can only slow them down, not stop them completely." Wudi replied, "For little Zen to perform like this has already far exceeded my expectations. After all, even if it's just physical bodies, they are still physical bodies at the mid-tier void-shattering realm." Outside, a group of battlefield specters was being held back. Their sharp eyes stared intently toward the territory of the Starfall continent. Wudi turned to ask Dark-Eyed Yi, "Have you contacted the Sect Master yet?" Yi replied, "Not yet. It seems the Sect Master won't make it in time." "Okay, no problem." The elite disciples of the Eternal Sect turned on their hacks simultaneously in an insanely grand fashion. They shouted loudly, "Brothers, let's turn on the hacks." Iwuga turned to Jingshen and said, "Jingshen, the gap in cultivation realms is too big. The real burden still falls on the two of us. Can we carry this?" Jingshen smiled and replied, "Piece of cake." And so the two of them activated their hacks as well amidst billowing smoke and dust. The duo transformed into their Pro Max versions. Yeah, he finished his sentence, "Just what I wanted. I am not afraid of anyone."